Hello, good evening, friends. Once again, this is your friend Home for Roses. This is me again this week. I'm trying to look at the market and see what the week is in store for every one of us. I hope your last week trade was awesome and good. Yeah, last week trade, I was looking at price getting to the zone, but apparently, price didn't get to that zone. It just dropped down, took out liquidity, started running up. Did I catch a trade? Yes, I did. That was Tuesday, which I also showed my A to Z of how the week runs. So this week, what are my expectations? Starting from the weekly time frame, what are the likelihood that price might actually go up or come down? To me, I'm looking at price coming down this week, a bit more down than going up. Remember, I'll always say that if you buy or sell in the market, that you're very, very right. But just make sure you're doing it at the right key zones and then the areas, depending on the type of trader you are. So to me, what am I looking at for the week? I know price will go up, I know price will come down, but to me, I'm looking at price trying liquidity at these areas. These are my areas of concentration. So I want to see price go a little bit up and then coming down. If not, I'll watch the market between Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to have an entry and take a trade in the direction that the price is giving me a clue. So let's dive in. So weekly, what are my expectations? I'm looking at price, like I said, coming down. Um, Probably get to this zone. These are my, whenever you see this line, these are the key areas I'm looking at price to react to. And then I'll watch the price to see exactly what the market is saying before taking a trade. So this is it for the week. I'm looking at week coming a little bit down, more down than going up. So if we move down to the daily time frame, as we all can see, as at Friday, price rallied up after taking out liquidity here. It rallied up and is respecting this other block, this area. So what I do mostly is purely on price action, and that's just it. No indicator. The only indicator you can see are those lines and paraventure, the Fibonacci retracement. So we are looking at it on the daily. Price has responded and reacted to this other block and react here. Price might likely go up. That's not impossible. But what do I want to see? I want to see price started to go down. Sorry, from the zone. So if we look at the daily time frame, the price has reacted to this other block here, and this is what Friday has given us. So I'm looking at price coming down to respect to these zones. Maybe the last zone should be here. The 1.32480. That should be it for me. But if price decided to do otherwise, I'll watch out and then take a trade. I will still come back to let you know. That's it on the daily time frame. So if we drop on the 4 hedge or 1 hour, where we'll be framing our trade or the framework for the week. So as you can see, I've already mapped out the daily. The reason I do this is because most of the times I might not be with my 610, but I'm with my phone. So if I have the opportunity, I'll look at the areas, just help me not to crack my brain in the midst of a busy day, but to always know what I'm looking at. That's the reason why I do all these things. And then mostly I'm looking at trade to rebalance well and give me a clue of what to do after Monday, but it can happen on Monday or Tuesday mostly. So that's the reason for this. And thank you always for being here together. We make it a better place. So as on the 4 hedge price has already reached the other block on the daily. This is what we have, and price has done this kind of a shift in the market structure. So these are the area have to keep my eyes to see what happens on Monday and then Tuesday for a trade to go. Yes, I can scalp it, but most times I don't have that time for that. So if we drop on the 1 hedge, which we can see here, also, like I said, we frame our work on the 1 hedge 15 minutes and lower time frame. Entry can be even on 15 minutes or 1 minute time frame, on 5 minutes, depending on what you're seeing on the key areas. So these areas are the key areas I'm looking at price to react to. Is it going to go up first before coming down? When it opens on Sunday, is it going to go down first, then go up before coming down when it opens on Sunday and Monday? That I will do by waiting between the Sunday and the Monday. If I see the trade on Monday, fine, at the right time. Like I said, it's about time and price, not price and time. So if I look at the Monday and I get an entry on Monday, I will take the trade unless I'm busy and I didn't see it. So, but if there is no entry on Monday, I'll wait for Tuesday to give me a clue. That's it on the British pound USD. So if we take a look at Euro USD, which is this. This is my Euro USD starting again on the weekly for Euro USD. So this is it, and let's close this. Also, Euro USD. Sorry for taking your time. As we all can see, also price reacted as a Friday price ran down this point also, and then went up, took out the other block on the weekly, reacted to that area, so that becomes like a resistance point for us. So if we drop mostly on the daily time frame, this is it also. Here we are, Friday price responded also on the other block on the daily time frame, and the zone is a gap in the 4H. Price reacted by this. So if you drop on the 4H, fortunately, there has not been a shift in the market on the 4H, just like the British pound has given us a clue on that. So British pound seems to be more clearer to me. So this is it. Also, what will I do? I have to wait. We frame our work between the 1H and the 15H and wait for the days. But my final draw on liquidity for this coming week on Euro USD is here, which is 15430, and is also a big figure we have to look out for. So let's see how the market goes this week. Will it come down? Yes, this is it. It's closing on Friday, so paraventure price might take our liquidity down between Sunday, then start to go up and show me a clue of where to take the trade or join the trade from Monday, Tuesday, or even Wednesday. So let's see how this goes, and how our week will go in between. If I have time, it's going to be a kind of busy day for me, but if I have time also, I will kind of drop how the trade went. By the end of the week, I will do my A to Z of how my week it has been, and I'm grateful. Together we can make this a better place and grow together. We'll keep dropping tips on the your forest tips. Thank you always, and have a lovely week. Be careful. If you buy or sell, you are doing the right thing, but just do it at the right key zone on the higher time frame. Have a lovely week, and I wish you all the best. Once again, is your friend Home for Roses. Love you. Take care.